Hello, hello, my wedding pro friends. Welcome back to this week's Weddingpreneurs Live. We are continuing this week with our modern marketing funnels, stage 3. We talked about stage 1 and stage 2 already in the last 2 weeks. And so now this is week 3 with stage 3. Week 1, or stage 1, I should say, is awareness. Stage 2 is interest and evaluation. And so stage 3 now is decision. And this is considered your bottom of funnel. And so we've gotten their attention, we've built their trust, and we've fostered their relationship. So we are going to dive into stage 3 today. So if you are new to my world, I am Carissa Cruzy, a wedding business strategist and coach, and I love content marketing, funnels and automation and strategy. I came from the marketing sales strategy world, landed in the wedding industry, started my own wedding business. So I've figured out what works, what doesn't for our industry. So, and what I teach, just so you know, actually works for all wedding pros in the industry. Because within my business, we actually currently offer photography, videography, photo booth, and DJ. And previously, we actually did wedding planning for several years, and then we did invitations as well. So until when COVID hit, and then things changed with my supplier and things like that. So I have kind of that background in the various different ways within the industry, and so I love it, and I'm excited to be able to bring you ideas and strategies that actually work. So let's just dive in. So stage 3 is decision. So this is where the purpose of this stage is we want to seal the deal, right? And convert them to a booked wedding. So we get money in the bank, right? That's ultimately why we started our business. That's ultimately what we're doing this for. Yes, we love what we do most likely, but we have to pay the bills too, right? So we want to seal the deal and convert them to a booked wedding and get money in the bank. So there are ways to increase your conversions, and there are things that you can do and build into your business that help give your business that extra bump over your competitor, and gives you that extra hey, I want to book them over XYZ. Okay, so I'm going to actually put a link to a guide below that gives you details on all of the stages as well. So feel free to snag that guide, and it will dive into kind of these pieces I'm going to talk about today as well. So I look at kind of there's 6 ways to really kind of increase your conversions from the decision stage. And this is one is you want to use a CRM system to send your proposals and contracts and allow them to pay online. Okay. And what I recommend for that is rock, paper, coin. And I'll put a link down below for them as well. And I've actually been able to get you guys an awesome deal. You get 1 month free, but then you get a whole year free. So you get 13 months free. And what I love about them is that they only have a 2.5% transaction fee, where most of the other ones have like 2.9 plus like a 30-cent fee on top of it. It's just more expensive. So if you are newer in your business as well, you can use rock, paper, coin and not have it cost you anything for 13 months. And I think once you're done, I think it's around like $29 a month. So it's still affordable. That's one of the things you'll find out about me as if you follow me for a long enough time is I always bring you tools that are cost effective, because I know in the wedding industry we have our peaks and valleys and different things like that. And so that's always a big piece for me as I'm looking for software tools and tech tools for you to use in your business. So rock, paper, coin, that is what I recommend. Then I want you to make sure you streamline and make it easy as possible to book you. And that's kind of where that CRM system comes into place. But I like to state that separately, just so you know, if it's difficult to book you, and there's a lot of like pieces back and forth, it's just another hurdle for them for you to convert that wedding and for you to convert them into a booking. So streamline as much as possible. And I always say, you probably hear me say this a lot, but we get older, our clients get younger, right? So they like streamline, they like doing stuff online, they like to make it easy. So that is why I say that, and that's so important. The other thing is that you can do, that I want to make sure you do, is follow up within, I say 12 hours of them communicating with you. The sooner the better. So if, I actually will follow up a lot of times within like minutes with our couples or brides, grooms, whoever reaches out. And then what you want to do is, and that might not be feasible, but 12 hours, I say, if at all possible. And then the sooner the better, but at any time in the point of the process of them communicating with you, try to follow up as soon as possible, because that will set that'll set in your client or your lead's mind that you are on top of things, that you are excited to work with them, all of that kind of stuff. Don't leave them lingering. And then I want you to add them to your bi-monthly value or story-based email newsletter. And a lot of times you might not be doing this yet, but this is something that I teach, and I actually give you those newsletters inside my Weddingpreneurs Content Club, so you can actually swipe them. They're value-based, so that way it's not just like, hey, are you ready to book my wedding? It's more giving them some advice, tips, things like that around the wedding industry and how it would help them. Keeping you relevant, keeping you staying top of mind. So one of the things that I teach in the decision stage is we don't want to just always reach out saying, hey, are you ready to book me? We want to offer value and show that you're an expert and you're an authority in the service and in your market wherever you're located. So that is another piece. After they're done, kind of, if they haven't booked you, after they went through your email sequence with your welcome sequence and your story and all of that kind of stuff, then you would add them to your bi-monthly newsletter so that you're still staying in contact with them. And I say that is so important because it's taking longer for brides, grooms, couples to book their vendors now, it seems. So I just actually had one that booked us, that reached out 6 months ago and then booked us recently because I was staying in touch with them with the bi-monthly newsletters. Then also, I want you to listen to what is important to your lead. And I want you to sell them what they want, not what you think they need. So a lot of times what I find is we get so involved in our business and the services we offer and trying to push what we think they need on them, and that turns them away. So what I want you to do is figure out what is your brides, grooms, couples, whoever it is that your ideal client is looking for. Build your packages around that, because then it will be easier to convert them to a booked wedding. You can then weave in those things that you know that they need in throughout your package as well, but just build that in. But don't sell to the fact of what you think they need. Sell to what they want, and that will help you convert them as well. And then the last one is, and this is one that I love, and I saved it for the best for last, is to offer bonuses. I don't ever want you offering discounts because that devalues your service. But if we can offer bonuses, people love bonuses, and they love getting just added things. So figure out what you can maybe add into for a bonus, and it could be multiple things for a bonus that sweetens the pot for them to want to book you. So and I have a whole workshop and things on that of offering bonuses and stuff like that, but that is what I would recommend. So those are kind of 6 ways to help increase your conversions in the decision stage. So I'm going to drop that link to the guide below that will share more information on stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, and so that you can dive in and start figuring out how you can implement some of this into your business. So if you have questions on funnels, I've got more coming your way, and I'm working on some new things behind scenes too, which I'm super excited about. So stay tuned and tell me below if you are super excited about funnels as well. So, all right, I'll see you guys next